Hey everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play. Alright, we just reunited with Ashley, so I guess that's good depending on your perspective. I really have no idea. I mean, I pretty much have an arsenal to outfit an army, so I think things are looking good. Yeah, look at all that. I can be a sniper, I can be an RPG dudette. Yeah, I've got every possible weapon I could ever want. Pretty much short of a tank, you know, but I can't have them all, you know. I didn't get too high of a kill streak. I actually have not played Call of Duty in like the longest time.
Wait here.
This is not safe at all. There's no like guardrails, nothing like that. Is this really the way people would transport themselves from one area to another in this castle? Like, I don't know. But yeah, I honestly I really haven't played much in terms of multiplayer games. I pretty much just kind of have been sticking to like my retro games and that sort of thing. And part of me like feels bad because I have a group of people that I play with, and it's just kind of like, even though we play Call of Duty and like I'm just so done with that game series in general. It's just one of those things that you play it, because everyone else has it, and peer pressure is wonderful, and I completely endorse it, by the way. No, but like it's just like a pastime, but it's also, things change, you get more obligations, that kind of thing, so can't always be the same, I suppose. Alright, so now I don't know, when I get up to this part of the game, I always look at the way I don't know how you say it, but like the way the camera looks, like the way how do you say it? How you see the movement in this part of the game. And it's only in this room for some reason, so I don't know if it's because it's a room that has lava in it, and then there's certain smoky effects because the room is so hot or whatever, but it's kind of a strange effect. I don't know if you guys get what I'm talking about, but it's sort of, I don't know. It doesn't really look like that in any other part of the game, and I also am curious to play a non-HD version of this game just to see if the game kind of looks like this in those other versions as well. See how this, and what practical purpose does this serve? I mean, I understand now that they have, this enemy here, so they're pulling out all the stops, but I mean, well, then again, I suppose it was a protective mechanism, maybe? I don't know. Protecting what in this room? And where's all this lava coming from, by the way? Like, seriously, where is it coming from? I really don't know. So, oh yeah. Like I said, Red 9. Simply can't get enough of the Red 9. That's my favorite pistol in this game, and I really don't see myself changing it anytime soon. Okay, are these enemies infinite or no? They just keep. Where are they coming from? Were they all just kind of camping in this one little? Because that doesn't look like a big area that they were in. This like columnar like room. Whatever. It's like purple robed guys. Friggin' skinny Grimace over here. I have no idea what's going on, by the way. I really don't. So, first couple times I played through this game, I had such a hard time with this part. Only because I was trying to like snipe the guy that was controlling this dragon statue thingy, but little did I know that you can just shoot the chain, which is much easier. So there you go. Like I said, I really don't understand this room. Like, why is it here? What practical purpose does it serve? I mean, seriously, this castle has everything. Okay, so this is significant. So we have yet another piece of that ornament. So I'm pretty much done with this area. I don't know if there's any additional enemies that are kind of spawning. Doesn't seem like it. Okay. So we're done. So actually, I'm actually pretty excited because I was just randomly watching. Honestly, my favorite channel to watch on TV, believe it or not, is CNN, and that might tell you a lot about like how old I am and like what my interest is. I told you guys before, I'm not kidding when I say I really don't watch a lot of TV. And it's not to be snobbish or anything, it's just I don't have time to watch a lot of TV. So I'm very picky when it comes to what I choose to watch. The rare times I do. I mean, it's not that rare, but it's still kind of like, it's one of those things where if I have a choice, if I have the ability, like I don't have any schoolwork that I have to worry about for the day, or something like that. If I'm really feeling up to playing a game, and then I ask myself, do I want to play a game or watch TV? 9 out of 10 times I'll be like, I want to play a game. That's just my form of entertainment of choice. It's just how it is. So I would just, it's just that I waste time in a different way, like everybody else does. Some people read, some people watch TV, you know. But anyway, I was watching CNN, and I don't know if you guys, how familiar you guys are with it, but one of the shows that's on there is this show with this guy Anthony Bourdain. He's like a chef, and he goes around and basically samples the food in different regions. Each episode is a particular region of the world, sometimes a region in the United States. And I'm really hoping I have all the pieces here. Do I? Yep, looks like I have 3. So basically he sampled, not only is it like it's not just, the nice thing about it is that it's not just a show about food. He drinks a lot on the show too, which is like, damn, I wish I had that's basically his job on the show, to go to like these most exotic places with all these this beautiful background, this beautiful scenery, and beautiful people, and you get to drink while you're just talking nonsense. I'm like, I mean, I do that shit while I do Let's Plays for free. You guys don't pay me, so like, what the hell? That's an amazing job. I would be perfect for that job. No, but in all seriousness, so like, he doesn't just like sample the food and drink the alcohol there, but he like talks to random people, and they have like the most interesting conversations. It's one of those typical like, man, when I get up to like my 50s or something like that, when I get to retirement, first of all, I hope I'm healthy enough to get to retirement age, which Lord knows. We'll see about that. I'll check back with you guys when I'm 65, or I don't even know if it's going to be 65 or 67 by the time I get to retirement. Anyway, my fantasy is like, when I get to that age, first of all, I want to be healthy, like I said. Secondly, I want to be like able enough to just kind of travel the world. That's a cliche thing, but I see what the appeal is. You don't have to worry about work anymore. Hopefully you have a 401k that's sufficient. And just do the shit that you wanted to do while you were working, but you were too busy working that you couldn't do it. That's what retirement is. That's what it should be. That's why I always kind of like feel bad for older people that are still working. Like I see some people that are clearly in their 70s or 80s and they're still busting their ass. And I don't mean like doing a consulting job that, that's fine, whatever. I mean people like really, really busting their hump, like doing, being waiters and waitresses, just doing really heavy type of work. And I'm just, that to me is just like, that kind of tugs at my heartstrings, because it's just, that's not what they should be doing at this point, but obviously they don't have a choice. It's really a shame. So what do we have here? This part right here. Okay, sort of a puzzle, but not too bad. But, oh yeah. Okay, so anyway, let me finish up this thought, because I was just going to say something else, but that's sort of ADD kicking in. You know, no offense to anybody that has ADD. I do joke around that I say I have it, but I honestly don't. It's just one of those things where it's just like for me, it's like certain times of the day, or just, it's the nature of the Let's Play, because I don't want to like bore you guys with like silence and, oh, I don't know what to say, so let me just fill the space, fill the audio space, if you will, with just nonsense. No, I like to tell stories. I like to go off on tangents that make sense. So that's how it is.
Let's see if you can survive this time.
And yes, what is the practical purpose of this room? I mean, for crying out loud. Okay, just gotta be calm. And shoot at the fuck me lights that this game loves to throw at us. It's even worse than the next game, trust me. So we're done here. Not too bad. So anyway, like, that's kind of like the why my Let's Plays are like, oh come on, really? Kind of why my Let's Plays are the way they are. And that's what I kind of like about Let's Plays in general, or any video that's sort of like that. It's, to me, in my opinion, well, I was gonna say there's no right or no wrong way of doing it, but to me there are. There's just kind of certain things you should do versus you shouldn't do. For example, if you want to call a video a Let's Play, you have to have commentary. That's, to me, I think that's kind of a very widely accepted rule, unwritten rule, of course. But if you decide to make a video that's it's you playing a game but you're not making any commentary, then that's a walkthrough. And if you kind of interchange the two terms, believe me, you will get comments left and right that will kind of chide you for mixing up the terms. That's a big deal. And one other thing I will say about Let's Plays, I mean, everybody has their preference. Everybody, if I were to ask any one of you guys that's watching this, who are your favorite YouTubers? Besides me, of course. No, I'm just kidding. Who are your favorite YouTubers? And, everybody has a different style, and everybody, one person might like this. I'm not going to say any names, by the way, because some people like to kind of get attention by kind of stirring up things. And believe me, you know what? I can admit that I used to be one of those people. I would call people out by their names. To stir up nonsense. And, I admit it, I'm not proud of it, but I did do that. I don't do that anymore, because what's the point? Especially to me, if I'm trying to stir up nonsense just to get attention by pissing off the people that are fans of such and such person, then that's a very pathetic attempt at getting attention, I think. And all those people that do it, you can look at the most popular YouTube Let's Players and most popular YouTubers that are associated with video games somehow. And, whatever your opinion is about them, it is what it is. There's going to be people that like them. There's going to be people that don't like them. I personally am the kind of person that I'm not, when I'm watching, first of all, I need to kind of expose myself to more of different Let's Plays. Poor Lewis. Not only did he die the way he did, but now someone decided to take his picture, put it on a dartboard, and just kind of throw darts at it. Just what a way to add insult to injury. So, personally, I don't really like gimmicks, and I know I mentioned this before, but I don't think I went into too much detail. I don't like unfunny gimmicks. And this is not threatening in any way whatsoever. By the way, I'm leaving Ashley behind for a very good reason. You'll see here. See, this part's a little confusing to me because you don't really see what's controlling these these knights, and yet they move. It's kind of weird.
Follow me.
But anyway, I don't like unfunny gimmicks. I don't like people that constantly yell into a microphone. I mean, you saw with and I will mention one name, the Angry Video Game Nerd. Now, let me go on record. I love the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I can't wait to watch this movie. I just have to figure out how, is all. But like, with him came the 1,000,001 people that wanted to copy off of him, mainly to cash on his success. Now, those people I have no respect for. You know, just, if you're gonna do a Let's Play, if you're gonna bother to make a YouTube video, just do your own thing. You know what I mean? Like, don't try to be the Angry Video Game Nerd, because you're not. All you're gonna get are, you're never gonna get the amount of views that he will get by doing that, I should say. And all you're gonna get are people that are gonna sit there and I think rightfully say, why are you trying to copy off of him? That's ridiculous. So, you know, my advice to any aspiring Let's Player or YouTuber is just be yourself. Honestly, just be yourself. And that's it, you know? But with that in mind, I like the Angry Video Game Nerd, and I like several other YouTubers. In general, there's a particular type of humor that I like. I like people that are sarcastic. I like people that reference a lot of pop culture. And you can tell that that's my kind of sense of humor by by looking at my list of channels to whom I'm subscribed, and you can tell immediately. But for me, there has to be a bit of intelligence to someone's comments, and I am lucky I did not get hit right there. So the basic idea here with these guys is, this time you will see that they have a parasite in each of them, Las Plagas, and trying to expose them, and then the flash grenade instantly kills the plaga. So that is my strategy. Anyway, so but for me to like watch someone that's just yelling into a microphone, nothing, like if I literally have to like put the volume at the lowest setting, no, just no. I will watch your video for like a second, and then once I realize that that's kind of your MO, I'm sorry, I don't think so. But then again, you know, that's, some people like that, and I've had situations where I've looked at certain people's videos and I kind of even have to admit to myself, maybe I'm just too picky. I'm like, I don't see the appeal of this person. I really don't. I just don't get it. But then meanwhile in the YouTube comments, I always kind of read people's YouTube comments. Everybody's like, oh wow, great video, this and that. So I respect the fact that people have different tastes than me. And what I find funny, some other people might not find funny. And it's just the nature of everything. But it is what it is, you know? And Lord knows I have no idea how the hell I got on this YouTube tangent, by the way. But anyway, we're done with this. We got one grail. I need to get another one. So let me just get the F out of Dodge. Well, I still have my wits and my head. You know what I mean? So. Oh, so anyway, Anthony Bourdain, right? Before the video ends. New season's coming out of his show. Awesome show. I wish I could do something like that. But, oh my god, hello. Or did I get both? No, I think I might have gotten both grails. I always lose track of what I'm doing. That's really bad. This is one of the downsides of post-game commentary. When you're too busy kind of ranting and raving about things. He kind of gave a rundown, a list of all the locations that he was going to be going to for this season. And I kept saying, watching his last season, he should go to the Bronx. He really should. It's not unheard of that he goes to areas in America. And sure enough, I saw he's going to Jamaica. He's going to, like, I think Tanzania, some really exotic locales. All of a sudden, at the end, the Bronx. And I was like, dude, fuck yeah. I can't wait to watch that episode. That, like, made my day today. And I was just like, I cannot wait And it'll be interesting to see if there's any what locales. I'm sure I'm gonna recognize some of them, and I'm sure I'm not gonna recognize others. It's just one of those things. Even though I've lived here my whole life, I have yet to like explore it fully, which is a bad and a good thing. But you know, so I'm excited. It's like a source of pride for me, you know. So, got these 2 grails. I apologize. I said I only had 1 grail before. I was wrong. And we're gonna go in here. Alrighty. Okay. Later.